So we are done till here, and now what we are going to do is I'm going to create a box here, like a square box here or rectangle box. In that I'm going to put my image, or I want to write a little bit of text about me, what I'm based at, like web development and competitive programming and that sort of stuff. And I'm going to create here three circles. One is for resume. I'm going to remove this from here and creating here resume circle and projects circle, and one more, like if required, or I'm replacing projects with education, or resume with my hobbies or all other things. Okay, so let's quickly start this. First of all, let me create a box here, then let me create three circles over here. So let's go ahead. So here we are, these are our three files. So just after navbar, let me start with a man tag. Okay, inside man, what I'm going to do is I'm creating a div dot man box that I told you earlier. What I'm going to do in man box, I'm applying my one of my image, and I'm going to write some text. So for that, let's first of all create a image tag, and I'm going to put an image. After a little bit of time, I think I don't have till now, so let me import the image on this folder. So I go in downloads, and I think I found my image. Yeah, this is my image, and I'm going to put it inside our project. So this is our project, and okay, so I put it here, and now let me connect this with it. Okay, nice one. In alt we don't need to specify something, but because it must load it if we correctly give it URL. But let me put here dp. Okay, nothing rocket science here. So let's go ahead and create paragraph tag to write some text. Inside this I'm gonna write something like hello or hi, I am Sunil Kumar, or just like I'm giving it a bold tag. So to bold this, okay, and then I'm giving a line break, and it should be not a line break, it's a horizontal rule. Okay, and then I'm giving a little bit of text. Okay, lorem, just 10 words or something like that. Okay, let me zoom it so you can visualize it properly. Okay, nice. So I put an image, I put some little bit of text. Let's now do its styling. Okay, so inside main box, first of all, let's took the main box class and give it some styling. Okay, so here is main box class. Now what I'm going to do is I'm first of all giving it a border of 2 pixel, and color is white. Okay, nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm making its display to flex, and flex direction is row. So what we ensure from this, the image the image and the paragraph tags are in horizontal, not in vertical. So like we can see image here or text here. I'm going to arrange this, don't worry. So what is happening, I'm giving some styling to body. Let me remove this. Okay, I think now it's working fine. Yes, now it's working fine. Okay, so this coming upward, this going downward. Okay, so let's remove the horizontal rule and just give a br tag over here, and now make its position to relative. This box position should be relative because we want some spacing from the upward side. So we also can do something like margin top. Okay, how much you want to give, it's like 20 pixel or totally dependent on you. You can give what you want. Let me increase a little bit. 50 pixel is more than enough, I think. Yeah, fine. So it's okay. Let me give it some padding too. That is, let's 10 pixel is enough, I think. Okay, border property not working till, so let me give it border. Why not working? Border 2 pixel solid white. I think I wrote the syntax previously wrong. Now it's working. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize its width. So let me do so. Width should be 60%. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Now let's target the image inside the main box. Okay, we're going to reduce its size and all this stuff very quickly. So let me set its height to the 100 of pixel, and the width. Mm, what's happening? Width should be 100 pixel again. We will see it. Okay, it's going very small. So let me make it 200 height and 200 width. Yeah, now it's working fine. And let me make the background color like the image. Okay, so for that, let's click on the inspect element, close the responsive bar, and took this, select this box, man box, and select here background color. Okay, background color should be yellow. Okay, then let me pick the color. Okay, from color picker, let me pick the color. 1 minute. Okay, now it's okay. So let me copy this from here, cut it, and give it to. Okay, nice, it's working fine. So little bit of things like we have to attach this photo to the bottom side. So let me make position relative. or else what I can do is I can give it margin bottom. Okay, margin bottom minus 10 pixel, or I can arrange. Okay, now it's attached. Very nice, it's something cool. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to compress this text little bit to the left side. So let me first of all make it in percentage. Okay, so let 40% is enough, and height once cut this. Okay, this is enough. 40% is enough. Okay, we can make it 32. That is also good, I think. Yes, we can change it accordingly. Okay? Then let me do something. What I'm going to do is I'm targeting the paragraph tag inside this to control that's width, height, and everything. So inside this paragraph tag should be width of not 70%, 50% is enough. Text align should be right, or we can arrange accordingly. Oh, it's not looking good, so let me make it center. Let's see. No, not at all. Okay, let me make it left. Okay, something that I have to give is line height. Line height should be 1.3 enough, and little bit more things I am going to do. Just give it padding, that is 50 pixel. Now it's coming in center. Okay, or one thing, that is the margin from the left side to the box. Okay, so let me give border radius first. That should be 10 pixel around. We may increase this to 20 pixel, nothing matter. One thing, that is margin from left. Okay, that should be 5 pixel. Okay, height is smaller in height, I think. So let me increase height. Or else what I can do is I can increase the padding. That will help me. So I giving it 50 or giving it minus 50. Okay, that should help me. Okay, now it's looking good. One thing that I am going to do is I'm going to give it little bit more lesser width, because it's covering too much part of the screen. So let's make it 50. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are creating 3 buttons over here. So let me create. For that I'm changing the background colors or all other things. Wait for 2 minutes. I know that background color is not matching with it. We will change this. Okay, before that let me create some buttons. So for going for that, div dot btn, that should be round button. Okay, so rbtn I'm giving classes, or that is 4, not 4, I'm going to give 3 buttons, and id is specifically rbtn first, second, third. Okay, so I did it all set for you. Now let me target this id and class and do it something. Okay, so what I can do is, this is our class, so let me make it height, that is so 100 pixel, and width should be 100 pixel. We will change this after some time accordingly. Border radius, that should be 50 pixel. We want to create it full circle, so we'll change this. Okay, let me give it background color too, that makes sense. And which background color? That is this. Okay, same color I'm doing. They are not visible, nothing visible. Okay, one thing that I have to do is I have to make that display flex, and flex direction should be row. Okay, nice, but I can't see that circle, so let me go for that. Inside man, there it is. All are here, but I give one background color. Why that are not visible to me? Background color, why they are not visible to me? Okay, let me write some text. I think they are visible. Yeah, something is visible, but background color is still not visible. Okay, let me see what happening here. Every button's color should be has here. Okay, okay, now it's visible. Okay, so let me give it to padding. That should be 10 pixel, I think, enough for like change. Okay, it's not working by the padding. By the way, let's make it a line item center, display flex, justify content center. Okay, let's bring it in the middle. Okay, now let me do something. Okay, by one on the buttons. So I created has RBTN1, RBTN2, RBTN3, RBTN4. So what I'm going to do is position should be relative, because I'm changing that position from left and right accordingly. So now one thing that I have to do is margin. Okay, let's give it 10 pixels, and let's see. Okay, they are differentiated. Okay, so now let me take out them from the top. Margin top should be 50 pixel. That's not giving the proper results. Okay, so let me remove this. Okay, fine, fine. So let's make its position to the relative, and make the top to like 50 pixel. Yes. Okay, and left should be 20 pixel. I can skip a little bit more. So also one thing what I can do is, inside R button, where is the R button? All of them have R button. I can put them all in like div. Okay, and let me give it a class, that is buttons BTNS. What I'm going to do, I will explain it in. Let me format the document, and now target the BTNS class. Okay, I'm going. I want to centralize the thing. Okay, that's why I'm going to do this. So one thing that you have to notice here is the width of the main box is 50% actually. Okay, so this main box is the 50% of the screen. So what we have to do is we have to make 50% to this. Okay, we have to allot 50% to this. So let me allot width should be 50%. Okay, so now its width is 50% and align item should be centralized. Okay, let me go for that. Okay, BTNs. Okay, but align items are not in the center. So make display flex and justify content center. So the other thing is display should be flex, justifies content should be center. Okay, so let me see. Okay, now they are working fine. So let me remove the all margins and tops. That all left, right. That's not matter now because we have done a good job. Good job. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to target one by one. So if I make it in the vertical, then it should be good. So let me check that one. Mm, Flex direction. Where is the flex direction? Okay, flex direction should be column. It's not working here. Okay. We have to do it here. Okay, fine. Okay, now it's all set. Let me minimize the margin. Margin is too high. It's approaching the resume. Okay. I can do something. Okay, so let's now target them. So left should be minus of 30 pixel. I'm changing the positions of one of these. Why it's not working? RBTN first. It's E, not R. Okay, let me do RBTN. Right? RBTN. RBTN. Nice. So it's coming a little bit here. I have to make it a little bit more, like 70%, 70 pixel. Okay. Let me make it 30%. That should be good here. 30% is too less. So 100 pixels should be good. Left. Let's go on that side. Till 70 it's okay. No. So let me make it right. Should be 100 pixels. Okay. Top should be 20 pixels. Okay. And let me bring it that side and let me bring it this side. Okay. So same thing with button number 3. Fine. It's here. Oh, button number 2. We have to do something else. Okay. We are not giving this right side. Okay. Just doing this. Okay. They are arranged. So instead of giving this, let me give it left 10 pixels. Little bit more I can give. Yeah, I should give. But for now, let's go ahead with this. Okay. We will do all other styling and all other things a little bit after. So what I'm going to do is I'm creating some effects. Okay. Over. Cursor is should be pointer. One thing that is transform scale 1.01. I think 1.01 is should be good. Okay, they are blinking. Okay. Or other thing is border. Which color is suitable for one yellow? That is black. I think 2 pixel solid black. Okay. So whenever I hold on it, why it's dancing? Okay. Now let me make the border color here little bit whiter, or color should be little bit lighter. Okay, where it is. Okay, now let's see. Not color, dude. It's background. Background color should be this. Okay, we will change this whole colors and all the things, font size, font style, everything we are going to do. Okay, so our skeleton is ready now, I think. Huh? Okay, we will change the colors and all things. So don't worry about that. They are not totally circular, I think. So let me increase the radius of the buttons. Where is the border radius? Where is the border radius? Let's make it full 90. Now they are looking circular. Okay, nice. Okay, so waiting for your suggestions, and we will start it from the next video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Support us, guys. We are making you proud.